Brian Powell of Iron Far here with Michael Wardian before the 2016 Vibram Hong Kong 100. Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
All right. How many countries have you raced in this year?
None. This is my.
This is your first?
Actually, no. That's I lied.
Iceland?
It was last year though. It was December 31st.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is my first one this year. 2016 kickoff in Hong Kong.
So you're like, that's 3 weeks. You're fresh.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
When was the longest? When was the last time you took 3 weeks between races?
Before Western State.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a couple weeks off before Western States. But yeah, this has been a long time. I've been just working, hanging out with the family, and then now I'm starting to kick off the season in style with the Hong Kong 100.
What about some training?
Did some training too. I definitely had a couple good weeks of training. Did some stuff to get ready, but yeah, it was a nice little break, and I feel like kind of fresh and ready to see what's possible.
So did you actually do? I mean, did you do some training tailored to the Hong Kong 100K?
Like stairs or
yeah.
I did a bunch of hill stuff. But I didn't do as many stairs as I thought. I thought I would be like doing the Exorcist stairs.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but
not hanging out in Georgetown, just doing repeats.
No, I did do one set, but it was. I mean, it was like I wouldn't say like I went there every week like I was planning on it.
Yeah.
So, I figure that I know how to run stairs, and it's going to be, I think, kind of slippery on the stairs actually. If it looks like the weather forecast is going to hold, so. I think we might have to be kind of careful.
So on that front, I mean, looking down, you're wearing Hoka's.
Yes.
Will you switch to a smaller footprint? I mean, there's various heights and
Yeah. Well, I brought the Mafate Speed, and these are the Challengers. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to wear the Challengers. I think just to make sure I think the Challengers are going to work really well on the road section and transition well on the stairs. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe the Mafate, if it was like super sloppy, like it looked like it was going to be, they could be really helpful on the kind of dicey
muddy
section. Yeah, exactly. So I brought both, but I think I'm probably going to go with the Challenger. They're a really versatile shoe for me. I feel like they can do almost anything you need them to.
Have you raced in Hong Kong before?
No, not yet. Yeah.
It's a new one.
No, I know, man. I've been trying to get here for like 3 or 4 years, and it's just. It hasn't been possible yet, and it's a nice way to start 2016. And I was really fortunate to get a chance to visit the UVU facility and
up in Guangzhou, in China.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, "Hey, do you want to stay and do the race?" And the race directors were cool enough to say, like, "Sure, you can be a part of it." And we actually have. Anne-Marie and Tim are also from UVU are going to run, and so it's going to be pretty cool to be here and get a chance to represent.
So how long ago did you find out you were going to be running this?
Actually, probably end of November, I guess.
So not quite a spur of the moment.
No.
You made it sound like it was like sometime last week.
Well, yeah, no, it wasn't quite like the women's winner from last year.
Yeah, Wyan Chow, who just decided.
Like, I'm just gonna run 100K.
As of yesterday, I think she was not running.
Yeah, but she lost her luggage or something. So like, I knew I was gonna run, and I knew it was part of the calendar probably 6 weeks ago.
So I don't know of a race that I've seen you at that you're not going out there to win.
Yeah.
From the gun. How hard are you gonna take it out? The first half of the course is much more runnable.
Yeah, that's what
much
it sounds
faster.
like. But you were just saying that there's like 7 different parts.
No, I was kind of making that.
Yeah, okay.
It took a while last year.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of locals that supposedly go out pretty fast, and I think that based on my skill set that I should do pretty well. But a lot of the last year and a half, I've been doing a lot of the more mountainous stuff, so I feel like I've been getting stronger at that. So
do you? I mean, because like,
I do.
When you've made that transition, you've definitely had some
some
rough goes out on the trails.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's just a different skill set, like, and so it takes a little while to get used to it. So, like, I feel like I've made a lot of progress in I'm more and more comfortable being able to run those kind of races, and so I'm really excited about it because it's like a lot of the things I really love. And you get to do some flat, you get to do some hills, you get to run on some single track, you get chased by some monkeys. I mean, look, what else?
So your best success has come on the roads, in marathons as well as in like the 100K. Let's say. What draws you to keep hitting the trails and specifically the mountain races when you've had better success and may be able to have better success in other terrains?
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I think that there's nothing better than getting to a finish line, especially if you're not like that's not your strength. Like, like I think like one of the coolest moments I had in the last year was finishing Diagonal to Fu in like 34 hours, and like just like the first 17 hours were like the longest 17 hours I've ever run. I was basically like hobbling, and then I was able to turn it around, and like I think that's part of the challenge is like not to do things that you're always like gonna excel at. Like,
so something like that is as meaningful as being on the podium at like World 100K.
Oh yeah, I mean I think so. I mean for me, I feel like it's cool to get the accolades and it's cool to set world records and that kind of stuff. But it's also cool to just go out there and push yourself and see if you can do it, and then keep like I like building up and seeing if I can keep improving, and I'm fortunate to have the opportunity to do that, and to get to be a part of these things is really special, and I don't think I ever want to just settle into just doing one thing, because I think that would be kind of sad, to just only do things that you're good at.
I mean, you could be every weekend at another road marathon.
Yeah.
Speaking to some of them, doing the.
Yeah. I mean, I could be, and that would be great too. I mean, I love that stuff, and I love doing the roads. I love doing the trails. I love pushing people in jog strollers. I love running on treadmills.
So this year, Grant are a little big to be doing that right now.
Yeah, but you know what? It's been so cool. Is like last weekend I took them mountain biking, and I ran, and they mountain biked, and so like finding, it was awesome. And so like, I think finding ways to keep and I've been lucky enough to bring the kids along to a lot of these things, and this year we're gonna have a lot of cool adventures, and so I think that being on a part of the trail scene is something that I want to keep doing, and I think that each time I do it, I get a little better than I was the time before, and learn a little more and gain a little more expertise. And so, I don't know, man. I think it's like super fun and rad, and I think being out there pushing the limits of what's possible is something that drives me to get up in the morning and do the training, and hopefully inspires other people to be out there.
It's great to have you out here, Mike.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks for taking the time.
Pleasure to be here.